everyone, welcome to Working On It. I'm Dr. A and I'm a clinical psychologist aiming to make your life just a bit more manageable. Remember, the tools and the tidbits that you pick up on this channel are purely educational. They can't replace therapy, but with some practice, they can help you along in your daily life. Let's get started. Today, we are working on how to set goals and stick to them. The hard part, stick to them. I'll teach you how to do both. It's around New Year's time. Everybody's talking about resolutions. So how do we go ahead and try to conceptualize it and actually see them through as the new year comes in? The thing that we have to remember is that we are creatures of habit, for good and for bad. What is a habit? A habit is something that is automatic. It's no longer effortful. It doesn't require a lot of our attention or a lot of our presence. It's just something that happens automatically and again, not very difficult for us to do, right? So that is a habit, and it would be great if the goal that we set eventually becomes a habit. That would be great because it wouldn't be effortful for us anymore. So how do we make that happen? Well, what we need to remember is if you do anything consistently for 3 weeks, it is likely to become a habit. So if you do anything for a few weeks, it's likely to go from that effortful phase to automatic. Now, this is for good and for bad, because a habit can be getting up every morning and running something healthy, or a habit can just as much be biting our nails, something undesirable. So we are going to try to make our goals into habits by trying to do it consistently for just 3 or so weeks. But that's step 2. What's step 1? Step 1 is to make the heading of our goal as specific as possible. Usually when we're setting a goal, we're pretty general about it. And guess what happens when we're general? We don't do it, we brush it off. So we want to make sure that the goal that we have in front of us is accomplishable. And the way we're gonna do that is to be really, really specific. So for me, after graduate school, when I wanted to move out, I had a reminder come up on my phone every single day that said, get an apartment. And do you know what I would do with that reminder for months? Very gently swipe it away and not do it. Because get an apartment is too overwhelming of a task. It's too abstract of a task. So I had to go in there and change it to look at 5 apartments a day. That was doable. And I did that and I stopped swiping it away. What is step 3? Step 3 is to connect it to an already existing habit. So let's say you eat lunch at 2 p.m. every single day, and your goal for the new year is every single day to walk for 30 minutes, to get that heart rate up for 30 minutes. You might want to connect it to the lunch and take a walk at 1:30. That way, you're gonna have lunch anyway at 2, you're connecting something that you want to do, that specific thing that you want to do, to something that you're going to do anyway. Let's say your goal is, I'm going to use moisturizer and sunscreen in the morning every single day. Well, that's easy. You connect that goal to brushing your teeth, which you know you're going to do no matter what, right? Think about what habits you already have. Think about what goals you want to accomplish in the new year and try to link them where you can. So to review, step 1 is set your goals to be as specific as possible. What would be the heading of your goal? Step 2 is to remember that we're creatures of habit and we want to try to make this as effortless as possible. So do your best to do that goal, that specific goal that you set for 3 weeks. And it is likely to go right into that automatic phase where you have to not put in as much effort. And step 3, and the final step, is connect it to an already existing behavior or an already existing habit. Those 3 steps will get you closer to actually keeping to your goals resolutions, intentions for this coming year. I post videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and in the next video, I'll be teaching you a stress relief exercise for the kids in your life. We did one video for kids before that I'll link after this video at the end. This is my second video addressing how you can help the children in your life, the students in your life, the nieces and nephews in your life. So check that out next week. Don't forget, practice what we did. The time that we spend mulling over and learning how to set goals and how to accomplish them means so much more if you can actually give it some practice now that it's the end of the year and we're about to start a clean slate with the new year. You got this. See you next time. Happy New Year.